All right, so the ambient temperature is 99, 100, between 99 and 100 degrees. Um, we'll see what the AC is blowing at. Okay, so it's at about 76, 75 degrees. Kind of stopped moving. Um, I'm gonna recharge it with some Freon because I know the compressor is working, the fans are working. So my next step is, to check if it's low on Freon. Um, in the past, I did recharge it, but that was about a year ago. So I suspect that it has a slow leak. So for slow leaks, something like this, it's an easy chill. You can see it stops leaks. So now when it says it stops leaks, it's not going to stop a huge leak. It's probably going to stop, a small leak. As you can see, it says hoses or, rings and gaskets, little small leaks. What they say is anything that doesn't leak out completely within 2 weeks, you could probably repair with, with a can of refrigerant with stop leaks. So, kind of think of it as like fix a flat. Fix a flat is not going to fix a huge hole in your tire, but it will, let you hold up if you have a small hole, at least to get it enough to where you will be able to go and get it patched up. Now, the can of refrigerant that I got, it doesn't have a gauge, but I found this empty can around my house that did have a gauge, so I'm just going to use the empty can just to gauge where it's at. So on my car, it's right here. That's the low side, where you would measure it. This is low side. This is the high side right here. This is the high side. So I don't have a cap on it, so it's already uncapped. I'm just gonna simply plug it in. I can hear that the compressor is clicked on, so you know what I mean. And it's reading at about 40 psi. So it's about 94, 95 degrees outside. And as per the chart here, at 95, you want to be at about 50 to 55 psi. So basically, I'm just gonna put a little bit of this Easy Chill. All right, what you want to do is you want to kind of shake it up, give it a good shake, and just slowly, pour it in. You don't want to overfill, so just kind of take it easy. I was at 40, so I want to get to 40, 50, maybe 52, because you don't want to overfill. It'll stop the compressor from working. You can see the stuff filling up in there. It's kind of green. Alright, so the can's getting cold again. Take it off and measure with this empty can. I'm a little bit over 40. Okay, so I'll probably be able to put the whole can in this system. I'm not going to, but I'm going to put, I'm going to put a good amount in there. I'm shaking it as I go too. So the can feels a little bit light, and it didn't quite get to like 55, but it's at about 50, almost 50, 48-ish. Should be all right. Let's see what the temperature is like now. All right, so here we are. This is the results. 60 degrees. I was just driving and it was at 54. So I guess when I drive, it gets a little bit colder. Naturally, I guess the wind coming in and, cooling off the radiator a little bit more and whatnot. So, from 74 or 75, whatever it was to begin with, to 60 degrees, I think that's a pretty significant, amount of change. You know what I mean? And like I said, I'm in the car right now. I don't have any tints. As you can see, there's no tints. And you know, all around. And I'm in here comfortable, man. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? I'm not sweating at all like I was in the beginning. And you know, like I said, man, a can of you know, refrigerant with a little bit of stop leak. Like I said, last time I charged this vehicle probably was a year, maybe a year and a half ago, and it still, when I checked it out, it still has some refrigerant left. So that tells me it's a very, very slow leak. It just, you know, obviously it leaked a little bit. Now this time around, I put a stop leak in it, so hopefully that'll, you know, take care of that leak. You know, maybe another can in 6 months, or I'll just check it in about 6 months if it's still running. As you can see, I have like 200 and I don't know if you can see that, 283,919 miles. You know, it's pretty impressive, man. And it still runs, shifts smooth. So, you know what I mean? That just tells you the reliability of a Honda, man. Y'all have a nice day. Enjoy the video.